now it's time for some breaking news. What, everybody? Woo. As always, we're going to jump right into some breaking news. The very first thing I want to get into is SNL. So we talked about this a few times, that there was a potential strike with the editors. Well, rest assured, there's no strike happening. They settled a deal with the editors. The editorial crew is consisting of around 20 employees who mainly work in post, and they decided to figure it out. SNL worked it out. They're going to get a pay increase of up to 60% ahead of 3-year deal. This includes ratification bonuses, healthcare benefits, guarantees for employer-paid meals, transportation and hotel accommodations for employees who are working long shifts without short turnarounds, which is fantastic because these people deserve this. And this is the very first time that they almost had a strike in a 50-year career at SNL. So it's huge. It's really huge. And they said they were going to get it done before the month was done, and they did. They got it done. They worked a deal out, and the editors are going back to work. And of course, this is just coming off the news of them unionizing with the Editorial Guild of America. So the fact that they're able to work this out because they had some power behind them is pretty fantastic.
What were they asking for? That deal sounds really good, man.
It sounds amazing to be able to get all that. Yeah.
They had shit before. They were like non-union, and then they joined the editorial guild, and then all of a sudden it was like a whole thing. And they said, "Hey, we'll shut your shit down." They mostly do like the pre-taped stuff. So like all their shorts and stuff like that. This team was going in and doing it. And for a long time, there were kids like fresh out of college, and they were paying them pretty much nothing. So they were like, "Hey, we need some rights."
For the exposure, that's all they really need. It's such a prestigious position, right? You can
honestly, having watched that bootleg documentary that James Franco made of the whole SNL process, the fact that these people are not paid at this level before this is just quite astonishing, because the amount of work that goes into the show, the fact that they're doing it this often and to the level that they're doing it, I mean, pay the damn people. I just can't believe it.
I mean, it doesn't make any sense. And the fact that they wanted to unionize them from the get-go means that they were like, we're going to take care of you. And of course, like I said, it's been 50 years where they've had no issues. They had the cast actually wearing shirts like saying, deal now, contract now. So the fact that the cast was behind them too is huge. And they didn't want to shut down. They don't want that shit. Lorne Michaels doesn't want that, So I think this was the best deal for everybody. And honestly, they made off like bandits. They really did. So if they work long hours, they're going to be taken care of, which is great. And as that's happening, something's coming to Peacock, and I want to talk about Knock at the Cabin. So Knock at the Cabin is coming to Peacock officially, leaving theaters now, and it's the 15th by M. Night Shyamalan. So it's coming there. It's going to be there March 24th on Peacock. You'll be able to also purchase it digitally at that same time, and it'll be coming to Blu-ray and DVD on May 9th. So May 9th, if you want to wait, if you're still a physical media person, which is becoming less and less, but if you are, good for you. It's coming to DVD and Blu-ray, so you can get your Knock at the Cabin. And it's kind of funny about this, too. I didn't realize this is actually based off a novel, which I'm like, for M. Night, that's, it's based on Paul Tremblay's 2018 book, The Cabin at the End of the World, which blew my mind.
Did you guys read it?
I never read it, no.
I read it. It's fantastic. I know, based on what I know about the film, and obviously based on having read the book, there's obviously a little bit of a slight departure there for the ending, but the book was fantastic. The book really did a great job at world building and raising that tension, and I think the way that they marketed the film, it was that traditional kind of what's really behind what's going on here, and it was very Shyamalamian.
Yes.
I can't say
Shamalama Ding Dongy.
Shamalama Ding Dongy. But no, I thought the book was fantastic, and I'm excited. I'll have to get a Peacock to actually see it.
Get on that Peacock and check it out, everybody. May 24th.
Sounds like it's got that kind of Shutter Island vibe from what you're saying, Sean.
A little bit, yeah.
I saw the movie, actually, and I thought the movie was probably one of his best because, he said, like, there's no twist, and there really wasn't a twist. Like, it's pretty laid out. It's like, what's going to happen is going to happen at the end of the movie without spoilers. When you get into it, you see, and it's pretty fucking brutal. It's brutal.
What I appreciate about this film, and especially, like, Old, when you look at that film, and even, backing it up and all the other stuff that's been in his filmography, he's just been so consistent with who he is as a director and the type of worlds and stories that he tells. I'm just glad that we have right now that we're in this level of content that someone like him can make movies and tell good stories.
It is impressive, I'll have to say. Shyamalan can take a hit and he'll come back.
Yeah.
They keep giving him opportunity.
They keep giving him opportunities.
Totally like true to his vision. You're 100% right about that.
And now he has that first look deal with Universal, so he's got more projects coming this way. Pretty amazing for him. He still has The Servant out on Apple TV Plus. Last season, it's a great season. I mean, it's a great show overall. I really like it. So, I mean, he's not doing everything, but he's still show running it, directing here and there, and he has his fingers and shit. So, he's still part of. No, The Servant.
The Servant.
The Servant.
If he was behind Severance, it would be probably a little bit different.
It would be a lot different. There'd been already a million twists happening. I mean, we have kind of twists, but not like M. Night. They probably would be like at an Arby's someplace in Nevada or something like that, as opposed to being where they're at. I mean, I don't think it would be the same.
Lynch. It's not Twin Peaks, Brian.
But I'm just saying it would not be the same. Well, as that's coming to Peacock, I want to talk about Tyra Banks is leaving Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, great.
And Julianne Hough. And Julianne Hough is taking over. That's right. Julianne Hough is taking over after working for several seasons. I mean, I think it was back in 2007. She started dancing on Dancing with the Stars. She won back-to-back seasons 4, seasons 5. And now Tyra's stepping down, and so they're giving her the opportunity to take over. And she'll be alongside Alfonso, except now she'll be taking his role, interviewing the actual dancers after their performance. And then they will have their whole co-host thing back and forth. Of course, this went on ABC Family from 2005 to 2021. Then it moved to Disney Plus last year, and now it's coming back to Disney Plus in the fall. So yeah, she's coming back. This is season 32, which again blows my mind that this has been going on so long. My mother loves the hell out of this show.
They have multiple seasons a year, though. That shit hasn't been going on since I was 6, man.
I know, but I'm just saying.
It could feel like it. I mean, especially when you consider some of the dregs of talent that they bring onto the show. I mean, they're really scraping the bottom of the barrel sometimes. So
whoever they can get. They're like, hey, you had a moment in fame, right? You want to dance? Can you dance? Doesn't matter if you can dance.
Hey, Dancing with the Stars. That's that astronomy show with Neil deGrasse Tyson, right?
Star Talk?
Yeah.
You're funny, Mike.
I have a couple of zingers prepared too, Sean. So
yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, great job, Mike. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, really good.
But it's great for her. She knows the show, so I guess it's an easy transition. Now she's not dancing anymore, so move her on to be a host, and she'll probably do it for the next 32 seasons after this.
Well, she's tried to really, I think, spread her wings a little bit. She's done some acting. She's done a lot of other things to kind of just showcase her different talents, and this just seems like a natural extension for her.
Yeah, and I think that it'll be a good fit when it comes down to it. They'll be happy with her. I think. Then if they don't, they'll find somebody else. Dance with the Stars. They'll find a different celebrity maybe.
Yeah.
Something else that's happening, everybody, is Jordan Peele has announced his next movie. Woo-hoo. That's right. Jordan Peele's next movie will be his 4th film. Now, Mike, you say woo, but there's nothing about this shit. There's no cast dealings. There's no details about the plot. All they're saying it's just his 4th film, and it comes out December 25th, 2024. And of course, he has Get Out, which made $255 million. Us made $256 million. Nope, made $172 million.
Give me that beard and those sunglasses. Hang off on your movie. Give me some of that, man.
That's where the monkey paw comes from. It's the beard, actually.
A monkey paw. He has it coming out in September. They announced another show from that. It's coming out in September. So he's got a lot of stuff happening. And honestly, I do like his movies. So it is going to probably be something suspenseful, something that's going to have some nice little twists again, kind of like M. Night a little bit, just like the last one. Yeah,
again,
but it's better.
Yeah, another director, another talent that whatever he puts out, I'm going to see and I'm going to enjoy. I loved Nope. I think it was just a really amazing, showcase and twist on that kind of genre movie. But everything he puts out has been amazing. So
is he going to keep working in horror, you think? Like, usually that's just a pivot point for people to break off until they can get a bigger budget, but he seems to be really...
I think he loves it. He did the Twilight Zone season 2.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, he did Twilight Zone too, and that kind of wet his whistle for some longer form stuff. And from what I'm hoping, I think he sticks with it. I don't see any other reason why he wouldn't.
Yeah, me either. I feel like that's his niche now, you know, like why would you change? And he's been doing very well on that. And these budgets are always, they're like, you know, under 100 and they're making hundreds of millions, you know? So it's like, it's pretty great for him.
His
So
direction, like the way he gets great performances, the way his cinematography like combines with the story elements, like he's really telling a visual story. You can tell he's like paying homage to, you
Yeah.
know, the real great creators that came before him. He knows his shit clearly.
And every movie improves upon itself too, right? Like I think if you even look at From Us and take it to Nope, like he's just kind of had this arc of improvement and getting bigger talent and bigger kind of performances out of people you didn't even expect that could do it. I think what we really need is him and Adam Sandler to get together, and that's just it. And then they take over Netflix. That'd be great.
I would watch that. I think itd be interesting.
Hubie Halloween too.
Yeah, I was
You'd be
going to say
Halloween
that
too,
shit.
but it's really freaking scary.
That would be awesome. I'd be down for that. Come on. Or maybe Murder Mystery 3, because the second one is coming out. So maybe he can do the third one and put some different twists on it. There'll be a hybrid alien spaceship that's alive, which we already saw, you know, but you know, I don't know, but it's great for him. And I think people are going to love it that this announcement came out. Again, it's very early, but they wanted to put it out there that they're doing another movie with him. The studio's up on board. And of course it's happening. And I think it'll be a huge hit, just like the rest of his movies. Now, something else that was a hit in the time, and hit, I'm kind of being like this, was Good Burger. So there's a new Good Burger coming out, everybody.
Yeah!
And I say it was a hit. It was a hit because they only spent like $8 million on this movie, and the movie, which, you know, of course, it spawned off of the Nickelodeon, all that, you know, sketch into an actual movie. Well, this is the second movie coming out 25 years later. The very first movie, it was only $8 million budget. It made $24 million. It's a pretty good, you know, win right there for the studio. So why wouldn't you do another one? Well, Paramount Plus said, yes, we're going to do another one. And of course, Kenan Thompson's coming back and Kel Mitchell are coming back, and they're going back to Good Burger. It'll be out on Paramount Plus in late 2023.
Oh my god!
And the whole
Kel doing that character at what? Probably 43 years old. He's gonna be the same character working the same fucking job. It's gonna be the Clerks vibe, guaranteed.
That's
honestly, the crossover we need.
Clerks and Good Burger.
Clerks X Good Burger. 2025. Let's make it happen. I think that'd be great. Yeah.
Well, the way it goes down though is just, Mike, you're pretty much nailing the head here. So Keenan's character, Dexter Reed, he's down on his luck after one of his inventions fails, and then he goes back to Good Burger to open arms from his best friend Ed, who gives him his old job back. And with a new crew working at Good Burger, Dex devises a plan to get back on his feet, but unfortunately, he puts the fate of Good Burger at risk once again. So,
if on the poster they don't have "Who loves orange soda?" as the tagline, like then I'm boycotting it. 100%.
Real thought for a second though. Are they gonna have Lucasfilms do an Abe Vigoda comeback and have his pixelate him over some actor? Because I mean, what's Good Burger without Abe Vigoda? He was so crux to that story last time.
Abe Vigoda? Oh my god.
I feel like they might do something like that, or maybe they just say like, you know, retirement or something, you know, or
I want to see him in hologram and
he like
just, you know,
maybe he has holograms in.